Hi, Bruce Mills back talking to you tonight about personal finances. Now, my disclaimer is I'm not giving you any legal advice or financial advice. There's professionals for that. But I'm giving you things that I do and things that I've seen people do in the past that's hurt them financially. I have sold insurance where I've helped people with their budgets and goals in life. I've worked with financial health, helped people with their, again, budgets and get out of debt. So, my question to you would be, do you really know how much money you're spending each month? You may have an idea. You may go, well, I still got some money in the checkbook. My credit cards didn't go up too much this month. Do you really know? Now, if you're debt free, great. I applaud you for that. But are you investing some money each month too? Are you saving some of what you're making? I know this can be a hard subject. Some of you may say it's impossible, it won't work. You may have tons of excuses. Excuses, excuses, excuses. That's what I hear from a lot of people. But there are ways to solve every problem. That's what I believe in my heart. What I do, I feel the best way to measure something is you got to track it. You don't know if you're winning or losing in your personal finances per se if you don't know how much you're spending in each category each month. It doesn't take very long. It takes me 1 to 3 minutes a day to write down on a spreadsheet how much I spent for the day, whether it was on gas or food or electricity or whatever my bills were. I put on a spreadsheet. I have different columns like what my home expenses are, what my utilities are, food, non-food items, car expenses, kid expenses, entertainment expenses, how much medical expenses were, how much my business expenses were, how much I saved. And then I break it out into different sub columns. Might be, business. I may break it down to advertising, products, postage, supplies, training, etc. Non-personal, I may break down into gifts, clothing as different sub columns to track to make sure I keep on target. I've got goals for my budget of how much I'm going to spend each year, whether it's on travel, clothes, eating in, or eating out. And if I don't measure it, I don't know if I'm winning or losing. If I really don't know how much my utilities are year to year, month to month, all of a sudden, before I know it, I'm paying $50 or $100 more a month than I did a year ago. And here to find out, the cable went up some, the cell phone went up some, whatever it is, and I just been throwing that money away. If you're not saving any money in your retirement accounts or paying your debt down because you're living paycheck to paycheck, try it. Really try it, or get a third party person to help you. But the third party person needs to know the base. Where are you starting? I've seen people say, oh, I can't save money at all. But after we started tracking their expenses, here they were spending $300 to $400 a month just eating out. Spending $150 a month on a club membership to work out when they only went there, if they were lucky, 4 times a month. There's a lot of expenses, believe it or not. If you really get tracking, you can find ways to reduce so you have more money to pay your debt down or more money to invest. I even have spreadsheets where, it takes me, let's say, an hour at the end of the month, but I do a P&L on my personal and I do one for my business. And then I compare month to month, and I could tell you for the last 10 years what I've spent each month in August, how much I've made from my different sources of income, what my net profit was each month. I could also show you yearly recaps for everything from clothing to travel to entertainment to eating in to eating out to gifts. You may think, God, that's weird, I'm not a numbers person. But we all live in a numbers world. You work for money. And there's only so much money you get at a time, and you need to make it last till you get more money. And we can talk in the future about ways to get more money. And I know I'm giving you some rough ideas, but feel free to email me. I could send you a sample worksheet that I use. And till we talk again, I hope this helps you. If you're interested in knowing more about me, go to millsway.com or millswaynetwork.com. Let me know your thoughts on my videos or future subjects you'd like to know. And I hope you have a great night. Talk to you soon.